From the tiniest blues to the largest swallowtails, colourful butterflies are nature's flying flowers. Now everyone is familiar with butterflies, but how much do we really know about these magnificent insects? Well, get ready because I'm about to drop some premium knowledge on you. Here we go. Top 5 cool facts about butterflies. And at number 5, butterflies can't fly if they're cold. Now butterflies need an ideal body temperature of about 85 degrees Fahrenheit to fly, and since they're cold-blooded animals, they can't actually regulate their own body temperature, which of course means that the surrounding environment has a huge impact on their ability to function. So if the air temperature falls below 55 degrees Fahrenheit, butterflies are rendered basically immobile, unable to flee from predators. But when the air temperatures range between 82 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, butterflies can fly with ease. On slightly cooler days, a butterfly is required to warm up its flight muscles, either by shivering or basking in the sun, in order to be able to fly. I got my own wings right here. At number 4, butterflies are nearsighted, but they can see and discriminate a lot of colours. Within about 10 to 12 feet, butterfly eyesight is quite good, but anything beyond that distance gets a little blurry. Now butterflies rely on their eyesight for vital tasks, like finding mates of the same species and finding flowers on which to feed. Now in addition to seeing some of the colours that we can see, butterflies can see a range of ultraviolet colours invisible to the human eye. The butterflies themselves may even have ultraviolet markings on their wings to help them identify one another and locate potential mates. Flowers too also display ultraviolet markings that act as traffic signals to incoming pollinators like butterflies. So basically every flower out there that needs to be pollinated has a big sign out the front that says, "Pollinate me!" At number 3, butterflies employ all kinds of tricks to keep from being eaten. Now butterflies rank pretty low on the food chain, with lots of hungry predators just happy to make a meal out of them. And it's because of this fact that butterflies have come up with some ingenious ways of avoiding predators. Some butterflies fold their wings to blend into the background, using camouflage to render themselves all but invisible to predators. Others try the opposite strategy, wearing vibrant colours and patterns and displaying them to boldly announce their presence. Now, bright-coloured insects often pack a toxic punch if eaten, so many predators have learnt to leave them alone. Now, most butterflies aren't actually toxic at all, but they pattern themselves after other species known for their toxicity. And hence, by mimicking their foul-tasting cousins, they repel predators. So, there's a lesson to be learnt here. If you can't get rid of that pesky door-to-door salesman, may I suggest opening the door after having not showered for a week? I'm getting there. At number 2, sadly, a butterfly's life expectancy is just 2 to 4 weeks. What? Now, once it emerges from its cocoon as an adult, a butterfly has just a few short weeks to live.
No way!
Now, during that time, it focuses all of its energy on just 2 tasks: eating and mating. Now, some of the smaller butterflies may only survive just a few days, which means they've got a lot of eating and a lot of mating to do. However, there is a trick to get around this. Butterflies that overwinter as adults, like monarchs or moaning cloaks, can live as long as 9 months. So, from a butterfly's point of view, bring on the Ice Age. And at number 1, we have butterfly wings are transparent. Now, we all know that butterflies are perhaps the most colourful, vibrant insects around, but how can this be?
And it goes something like this.
Well, I'll tell you, a butterfly wing is actually formed of layers of chitin, the protein that makes up an insect's exoskeleton. Now, these layers are so thin that you can actually see right through them. Thousands of tiny scales cover the transparent chitin, and these scales reflect light in different colours. Now, as a butterfly ages, scales fall off the wings, leaving spots of transparency where the chitin layer is exposed. Wait, does that mean that everyone sees butterflies a slightly different colour? I guess what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And that's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at one of nature's most beautiful creatures. If you want me to do another animal or insect or fish or anything like that, leave it in the comments section down below. If you look in the description down below as well, you'll also find the links to my social media, my Facebook and my Twitter. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you next Sunday with a brand new video.